Hey family, happy Tuesday. Tuesday is officially the first day of the new phase of my training program. So very excited to see what it looks like and a little nervous. I think I mentioned previously there's going to be more HIIT cardio, which is not my jam, but that's okay. I do know that the very first thing I have on the agenda is a steady state workout in the morning, which is just steady cardio. So probably treadmill with a bit of an incline at a decent pace to get in a good sweat, but a moderate pace. So I'm going to be able to watch YouTube, probably troll around on Instagram a little bit, maybe listen to a podcast. That is why I love steady state. A lot of people think it's super boring. They just don't want to do it. They'd rather get through a quick HIIT workout. I love steady state because I work long hours. I work on my time off as well for myself. I work a second job coaching gymnastics. So I pretty much am busy or occupied or working or something a lot of the time. So when I'm doing steady state, I can just kind of relax a little bit. I can watch YouTube videos. I can listen to podcasts. I just get to kind of not turn my brain off. I'm pretty engaged in what I'm watching or listening to, but I don't have to be doing something. I don't have to be creating something or responding to emails or whatever it is. And I just really appreciate that time. I just get to soak in someone else's content, and I love that. And sometimes I try to do that a little bit on Fridays or on Sundays, on my time off from my full-time job, but it can be really hard because I'm constantly interrupting myself to be productive. I have a hard time feeling like I'm not being productive enough sometimes. So I do listen to podcasts in the car on the way to and home from work, which is great, but watching YouTube or, like I said, trolling around on Instagram a little bit or catching up with people. I've made so many friends, honestly, from social media, from Instagram especially. So just going through my DMs and catching up with people, I don't know, it's just relaxing. It's also, if my mind is going really fast, I'm just hung up on something or I'm trying to work through something, the combination of doing some movement, so cardio or whatever, as well as putting my brain somewhere else, like just absorbing content, a lot of times really helps my brain get clear enough that I work through things by accident or I stumble onto a great answer to something I was trying to figure out. And so that's part of why I love steady state. It just feels really relaxing. It feels good for my body, but it feels even better for my brain. I cannot wait till it's a little bit warmer out. I will be going for long walks outside all the time. That is one of my favorite things to do. Yes, it's burning some calories, but it really has almost nothing to do with that for me. It's more about just clearing my head and having some alone space in the world sometimes. So yeah, tomorrow morning is going to start with a decent amount of steady state. I think it's an hour. And then I also have a core circuit tomorrow morning. And then in the evening, I'm going to be doing my first push-pull workout of this next phase. I haven't seen the push-pull workout yet, so a little nervous about a new workout, but I'm sure it's going to be great. So looking forward to that. And yeah, that's pretty much all the updates for now. My weight, like I said, has been going down, but then it'll pop back up. And so I'm hoping that with my trainer adjusting my program and by increasing the HIIT a little bit, I'm hoping that that kind of pushes my body through the plateau it's seeing right now. I, as always, would like to avoid for as long as possible lowering my calories. I really don't like giving up calories in food. I want to eat my food. So I'm hoping that this change in the program does the trick and gets things rolling again in the direction that I want. So that's it. The post today is about what motivates you. I'm going to be doing another post about motivation on kind of a broader scale, a bigger picture motivation, inspiration kind of post. But this one was more about just like day to day. What do you look at each day to keep you going? What inspires you every day? What do you look at? What do you read? What do you listen to? What are you following on Instagram? What are those things that kind of get you going to the gym when you don't really feel like it? Or do you have something that motivates you to go to the gym when you don't feel like it? So check out the post, and then at the end I ask a couple of questions, and I would love to hear your feedback. I'd love to hear what motivates you and what things you tap into and you look to on a day-to-day basis when you need that little extra motivation. That's it. It is very dark because I stayed late at work, so I am going to head home, and I will see you guys tomorrow.